Greetings everyone and welcome to another episode of our Bannerlord series. Now, this time we have a few things that we want to get to. So, first one, we want to get to clan tier 2. So we need 25 more renown. How do we do that? We win tournaments and we win battles. Second, I really wish I could get another one, one more companion that can lead our melee formations. Because as you can see, my melee skills over here are not exactly great. So I can really use someone that can lead the troops better, give them some buffs, and we can actually use a banner for them as well. The one we got last time. Where is it? Yeah, this one. So that's our second thing, and the third one is pretty much I want to get into some more noble battles because they yield us a really good amount of money. Now let's check this village, maybe it has some sort of interesting quest. No, not really. So yeah, let's get an autosave going. Now, when I look at the war over here in diplomacy, you can see currently 38% of the lords of the Western Empire view peace favorably. So if this percent goes over 50, we will very likely enter into a peace deal between the two empires, and I will no longer be able to fight lords. So it would be great if I can just find at least one more to fight before that happens. I mean, we can always just become mercenary for someone else, so that should be fine. I mean, these guys, I guess we are at war with them as well, but 130, that's a bit much. We cannot take on that. So I'll go around, I'll look for some lords, I'll visit some towns, and if we find anything interesting, I'll be back to you. Well, honestly, this might be our best bet. So there is this guy over here with 88 troops. However, as you can see down there, 70 of them are infantry, which makes it very likely that they are just recruits, and we have upgraded troops on our side, so we can probably win this. Now you can see his icon is a little bit weird. That's because he's supposed to be collecting an army. However, none of the other lords have reached him yet, so we can try and take him out before he reaches any of the other lords. And so much for that. Another one has arrived. Yeah, we cannot fight this. Well, that's a shame. Maybe we can try and pick someone else off. So if I do find someone, I'll be back with you. Well, one of the lords that was coming to help this guy actually didn't join his army, and he went his own way, so I decided to follow him. I believe I do have the speed to catch him, yeah, so let's just catch up to him and we can get into a battle before before peace gets declared. There we go, just going to catch up to him.
Then,
oh, it's another lady.
Forgive
Wait,
me, but
is it the same one?
Be too cautious. I would ask you
Not
for your
sure
name.
if the name is the same. Looks really similar though. Well, anyway. No, actually I am introducing myself, so it's first time we meet. There we go. So, you know, we're at war, surrender or die. And let's have a battle, finally. Finally, a battle against Noble. Okay, so we have a similar map to last time. However, we don't have as many rocks. I do think we have better troops, so... Okay, I'm just going to do the formations in the fight itself. There we go. Banner carrier.
Infantry, move!
Let's move the infantry forward. We'll keep the archers here on the high ground.
Forward!
And we'll keep some cavalry over there ready to reinforce. I think I'll push a bit more this time with the infantry.
Infantry,
Get them maybe to here. And put them in the shield wall, of course. They have a few cavalry charging in. So whenever they get near, send my own cavalry to reinforce. Let's try and kill them off before the infantry arrives. There we go, very nice. Our archers are doing great work. They took out 4 of the enemy cavalry. go, got this guy. And we have nowhere to run. However, as I'm using a spear, honestly being close to someone, you do pretty much no damage. You really need the multiplayer that comes from feet. Okay, my cavalry actually running straight into the enemy. That's not ideal. Try and get him out before he gets himself killed. It's actually one of our banner knights, I'm pretty sure, so I don't really want him getting killed. He's way too valuable for that. I think they got him though. Yeah, his horse is running away. Oh, that's a shame. That was my bad. I didn't pay attention to them much. They, instead of chasing the cavalry that approached us, they ran straight into the enemy. So that's a bit of a shame, but it's alright. It's only one troop. Now, these guys are coming in, so let's charge them in properly now. And try and get some picks on the archers behind them. There we go, got this guy, got this guy. Leveled up, that's nice. Can I take you out? I don't think I have the speed. Take you out though? No? I cannot. Well, at least you're damaged, so... Oh, there is the lady. Let's try and take her out so we can crush their morale a bit more. Over here. Okay, that was a nice hit. One more should do it. There we go, one of our guys knocked her out. And let's see, there's this one guy running. Won't be the first one to reach him though. Okay. So, another battle. This time we only lost 2 people. Her army, let's see, how many recruits did she have? Yeah, she had 20 recruits. Her army wasn't really that upgraded. She did have cavalry though, so it wasn't completely terrible. We lost 1 sergeant, 1 recruit, and oh, thankfully the banner knight was only wounded, so he will recover. And there we go, you're my prisoner now. And hopefully this time I can get to a city before you escape. So I can make some good money. Get our upgrades. We still got a really nice amount of XP, so... Fighting lords and ladies, always worth it. As long as you don't lose too many troops, that is. So you gotta be careful. Because it's not really worth it to get all these upgrades if you lose half your army. You always have to look for battles where you're very advantaged. So let's see, we got another charger, that's a war mount we can use for upgrades. I don't think there are any upgrades here, so just take everything. And I think I'm going to head for maybe... Yeah, why not? Let's head for these cities down here. And I'll meet you there. So I ended up coming over here to Amitatis because there was actually a mountain in the way, so it would have taken way too long to go around it. But I mean, it's a city like any other. So let's lock in the things we need. Now is this harness? Yeah, it is better. So let's upgrade our horse harness. And is there anything that we want to pin? I don't think so. Oh, this hat might be good. I mean, it has more armor, but it weighs more as well, so for now I won't equip it. I don't think we need any of these arrows, pitchforks. Balanced sword, I mean this one is... I think it's shorter. No, it's not shorter. It's a better version of this one, so I'm just going to unlock this one and get this one. And lock all the horses, we want to keep them. For map movement speed and for upgrades, so sell everything else. Very nice profit, as always, fighting nobles. So sell all of that, and now let's go and choose prisoners to be ransomed, so I can show you what I mean. Just her on her own, that's 2,300. Everything else, barely 800 by themselves. So selling nobles here or ransoming them, very profitable. Now we have a bunch of money. And there's this guy, Bachu the Mad. Can I view him in the encyclopedia? I wonder what kind of stats he has. There we go, there he is. Okay, I think he's exactly what we need. He has one-handed mastery and he has athletics. So let's try and get this guy to our side. Let's visit him.
Aye, I don't think I know you. Peace to you, stranger.
So let's introduce ourselves. So let's see what his story is. So some boys help their father sow crops. Some boys learn to herd sheep. Okay, so I guess he was some sort of a rogue, living in the alleys outside wine houses. Okay. I guess he had a drunk father, fair enough. So he's a bit of a rogue as well. I don't think we need roguery, but I mean, that's not why we are getting him, so there we go. Okay, so he cannot be proud, we cannot survive long. So I guess he had some sort of bribery with the guards of the town, but he didn't want to pay it, so they got him. And yeah, whatever. Now, to get to business though, I can use someone like you in my company. And he's only asking for 500. Now that sounds like a steal. We'll take Bachul the Mat, and he will be our new infantry commander. Let's see. What kind of stats do you have? Oh, I also leveled up, so let's upgrade ourselves first. Now in tactics, let's see our options. Our infantry suffered 10% less damage by ranged troops in simulations. I mean, that sounds good. And our troops receive 25% less morale penalty for casualties when using these formations. I mean, that's... I don't really use them too much for infantry, so... I guess I do lose for archers, and it says troops. So this can definitely be useful. Tight formations on the other side. Our infantry deal more damage to cavalry. Now that's pretty good. And we get less morale penalty when using shield wall. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this one. And as for leadership, let's see what we have here. 4 morale at beginning of battle when we are attacking. Okay. Increases the rate of recruiting prisoners who are these tiers. Or we can get stout defender, more morale when defending, and increase the rate of recruiting higher tier troops. Now I'm purely going to get it because of this over here. Later on in the game, when you fight nobles, and you get prisoners that are basically maximally upgraded troops, you want to keep them long enough until you can actually convert them and get them into your own army. That's a really nice way to just directly get high tier troops. So that's why I want to take this, so they convert faster. And finally we have 1 skill point to spend. I think I'll put it into leadership, because as you can see we have reached our fast learning line. So we'll extend it so we can get some more leadership XP. And oh yeah, I wanted to check Bachu. So yeah, he has 100 in one-handed and 90 in athletics, which is really nice. We do probably want to get him some better armor though. Let's check the city. Do you have any male armor? Let's go to him. Because right now he's using some really weak armor. He's using a hat that doesn't even give him any armor and a scarf. Like this is just not good enough. Not gonna cut it. Let's give him the phalanx standard. There we go. That looks a little bit glitchy, but oh well. He does have a sword. Is it any good? I guess it's not terrible. Could be better. Wow, that's an expensive sword, isn't it? 65,000. Weapons like this is how you make a ton of money by blacksmithing, by the way. It's really exploitable. Oh, that's a nice looking spear. I guess it's not a proper spear because you cannot couch lance with it, but that's... Oh, there we go. Spear brace cannot be used on horses, you can see the icon. Now anyway, I want to get... first of all, let's get him a shield. This one should be good enough. Get him a shield so he can actually defend himself. And probably get him a better sword, but that's not too much of a problem. He's the captain, he's not the... I don't need him to do most of the kills, I just need him to give bonuses to the rest of the people. Now let's actually get him a hat that has protection. This should do fine. I mean, it looks a bit silly, but most importantly, it protects him. Now, I don't want to invest too much money into these. You know what, actually, I do have a bunch of money. Let's get him a proper mayo cut. I think we'll go with this one. There we go. Looks much better. I'm going to refund this one. Actually, you know what? I already sold it. I don't want to search for it. Could have kept it. Looks kind of nice. The hat he used to have. I think actually if I scroll all the way down. Yeah, there we go. Keep it. Now, back to here. We got him a hat. We can get him some shoulder pads. I think these ones are good enough. Let's upgrade that. Now let's give him a proper chest armor. Got some civilian clothes. Got some leather padded ones. I mean, these are already getting pretty expensive. I think this should be good enough, to be honest. This is much lighter. However, I don't really need him to wear light armor, I mostly need the defenses. So maybe we go with this one. Yeah, there we go, this looks nice. Got some iron, I guess, mesh? I don't know how exactly to call it, but it has some metal on it, so it should be more protective. Let's get him some gloves, this should do fine. And finally, let's get him some boots. I think... yeah, why not? Let's get these ones. And we can sell all of these. He won't need a horse because he'll be leading infantry. So I think he's pretty much ready. We spent 3,000 on him. And hopefully our investment pays dividends. Now, with one of our goals for this episode complete, what we have to do is get 17 more renown. So one way to doing that, as I said earlier, is winning tournaments. So let's actually check the arena here. And would you look at that, there is a tournament ongoing, so let's join that. This time, since we have companions, they will probably join the tournament as well. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Bachu is part of the tournament. I don't see our other guy. Is he? I guess he just didn't want to participate. So let's skip until we reach our round. And this is the tournament prize, a really nice looking helmet. Let's do a bet the first round. There we go. And we are once again in a 3-for-0. Let's try and take this guy out. There we go, that's a good hit. This one. He has a really good armor. There we go, got him. Now, can we take this guy out? Okay, this guy is actually blocking. Kick him. There we go. That was a nice hit. Gonna kick him. He's heavily armored. He's not taking much damage. There we go. Got it. Okay, so we qualify further. Skip these rounds. Unfortunately, Bachu didn't qualify. And our next battle is going to be this one. I think I'm going to bet again. As you can see, the further into the tournament you are, the less winnings you get for the amount of money you place. But I think it's still worth it, so once again, we're in a free-for-all. I guess this is the style of the Imperium tournament, so we can get up on this guy. Oh, that's perfect. They'll take each other out. Very nice. Okay, so I just take this guy out. Nice hit. Kill that one. Kick him. Very nice. And that should be it. There we go. Once again we qualify, and this time it will be 1v1, so I cannot cheese them. Let's do another bet. It's much less of a profit this time, but I'm pretty confident in winning, so... Okay, block him. I think this is the same guy we fought, or like the same type of unit. So I pretty much know what to do against him. And get another attack in, there we go. And we have just one more round against an Imperial Legionary. Okay, so this guy should be good with his melee weapons. Let's do another bet. This time it barely turns into a winning, but we might as well. And we better win this one, otherwise we're losing 600 golden bets. Okay, I got the first hit in. Very nice, got another one. I'm pretty sure if he gets a hit in though, it will cost a lot, so gotta be careful. Kick him. Block that one. Very nice, okay. So that should be... how much renown do we get? Let's see. 3 renown. We got the good helmet. And we got 1600 from bets. Very nice. So let's check out this helmet. Inventory, there we go. Is it better than mine? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it's severely better than mine, so looks pretty much the same. And I guess we can keep our old helmet and put it on this guy. There we go. Get him an upgrade. Haven't upgraded his armor much because he's leading the archers, so he isn't in as much danger as the others. Now, how much more renown do I need? I need 14 more. So I guess I'll just run around, look for battles, and if I find anything interesting, I'll come back to you. See you then. So, would you look at this? There's a lord over here with almost 100 troops, 83 of which are infantry, that we can probably try and take out. This should make a fitting ending to this episode. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I really want to get Plan Tier 2,
If
so
you please, stop
we'll play
there.
until we get that.
I would ask you for your name.
Okay, we seem to be about the same in power levels, so should be an interesting fight. And yeah, let's see what kind of terrain we get. Okay, looks like we are in a forest, so my cavalry won't be as useful, and archers will be less useful because they can... the trees will block some of the projectiles, so let's try and situate ourselves over here in the open. I think we'll keep our archers in a tight formation, our infantry, let's put them in a shield wall, and our cavalry, I think I'm just going to stash them over here. I can't put them this far behind. After the battle starts, I'll send them somewhere around here just to wait and reinforce whenever the enemy attacks. Now, let's assign a commander. There we go, Bachu. You're now our infantry commander. And we're ready to fight, so let's send our cavalry back there, so they can be ready to reinforce us. And we can see over there, they are approaching. Man, the banners, that's such a nice addition. Look at them. Whenever I finally come to the point of creating a kingdom, seeing my own colors, it would be pretty nice. Let's try and take some pot shots over here, get some archery XP. Hopefully take someone out in the process. Looks like they're actually holding position over there, so might have to resort to some sort of different tactics if they don't want to rush us. I'm hoping that my archers are good enough. They are not even in range. Okay, let's move our footmen a bit forward, get the archers here and put them in a loose formation so they're harder to hit. And hopefully we can end up having the better ranged force and they are forced to attack me. Or otherwise I'll just defeat them with archers. Looks like he's doing some sort of maneuver. Moving to the side. Maybe he's trying some sort of flank. Not sure what exactly they're planning to do. I'm taking a lot of archer fire though, which is not ideal. I guess he moved in there so they're harder to hit from my archers. However, I'm still getting some hits in. Let's try... Oh, are they attacking? Yeah, okay, they're charging, so we can just wait. Let's put our cavalry over there so they can attack from the side whenever these guys come over here. And hopefully we get a few more kills before they approach our cavalry that time. I think this is their commander. Maybe not. Try and take him out. Yeah, this... I think I should stay focused on the battle. I just gotta be careful that he doesn't backstab me with speed multiplier. Okay, cavalry, it's your time to join in. Infantry, it's your time to attack. And let's try and give some protection to our archers over here so they don't get taken out easily. Since they have the numbers advantage, they're able to encircle us more efficiently. However, most of them, as you can see, are recruits, so they go down much more easily. Take out this guy, very nice. Some archers over here. Okay. These guys are running, let's try and pick them off before they can get away so far. But I'm pretty sure their morale is getting close to being broken, so they should retreat soon, officially. But for now, we'll just send everyone charging, pick off the stragglers. And yeah, that's about it. Let's see. This should give us a good amount for now, this battle. Since it is against the Lord and he had a larger army than me. Okay, so I think that means, yeah, they are fleeing. Let's try and pick off some more for XP, then see the battle results. Where are they? Is it someone on a horse that's running? I don't see anyone. I guess they managed to escape. Okay, whatever. You just leave it at that. We had 6 casualties, 2 highborn warriors, 2 highborn youth, and 1 heavy spearman over here. And we lost another sergeant, but we had a crushing victory against them. They suffered a crushing defeat. As you can see, we got a bunch of renown. We got a bunch of influence as well. That's going to turn into a good amount of money. And we got a nice buff to our morale. That should increase our movement speed, I guess. That's new. The ones that run away are still available to fight. Huh. Yeah, I guess this... Not sure if it's a bug or not. Didn't used to be this way in the pre-release version of the game. But I guess, I mean, that they're only 8. Let's just take care of them quickly. And I guess that's when we can actually access our loot, because I got no loot for this battle. Would be really sad if it's bugged out and I don't get the loot for the previous battle. Okay, there you go. What are they doing? They're just standing there, they're not even trying. Yeah, I mean, it seems like a bug, they should have just run away. Oh well. Okay, yeah, we got the same renown and influence, so I guess this counted as a continuation of the battle or something. There we go, there is their leader, we got our influence. And we don't need a relationship with him, so just take him. And rush to the nearest city to sell him before a peace gets declared, because if they declare a peace, he gets freed automatically. Let's get some upgrades. We didn't get as much XP this time. I think that's because of the... first of all, we have many troops that cannot be upgraded anymore, so I guess that contributes to it, but also maybe it's part of the bug and it only counts the XP we got from the last 8. But that's fine. Bachu got knocked, but he didn't get killed, he only got wounded, so that's fine. And okay, looks like we're getting the full loot, so that's nice. Long fine steel spear. Is it? I think it's exactly the same as the one I have. We have a charger, which is worse than what I have. We have a standard of duty. Okay, this, I believe it's a new one. No, I already have one of them. So nothing crazy. We have one cow. We can slaughter it for meat. And yeah, nothing else that's catching my eye. So I'll just take everything. And I should be really close to getting plant tier 2. Yeah, I only need 3 more renown. So hopefully on my way back to the town I can find some bandits and get to clan tier 2, so see you there. Well, no bandits on the way here, but at least we get to offload our prisoners. This guy looks to be worth less than the lady we had earlier, but still a pretty nice chunk of money. Let's go into trade and sell. I'll keep the cow with me and we'll sell the rest, I believe. Nothing here that needs to get pinned down. Yes, I can pin down the hut so I don't sell it. Other than that, everything should be fine. No new horses. Okay, sell everything, get a nice chunk of money. Any good recruits here? I don't believe so. My army did get lowered a bit. I have 8 free spots. So I'm going to head to Botania for some new recruits, maybe even go into Landia again, get some cavalry. And if something that can get me enough renown happens, I will be back with you. And yeah, see you then. If a hideout, and we won't even have to wait much because it's already nighttime. So let's see. I don't want the Fian champions. These guys are wounded, so I'll just take a bunch of sergeants and the Fian champions. And I will quickly clear out the encampment and I'll be back when I reach the leader. Okay, there we go. Seems to be a different hideout, like scene, the battle terrain for different places on the campaign map. So there we go, a mountain bandit boss. We will accept his duel. And I managed to pick up, I once again forgot to swap the sword. So I picked up a really terrible short sword from the ground from one of the bandits. So as you can see, I'm dealing pretty much no damage. But we should be fine. At least it's fast, so I can attack before he doesn't stagger him. There we go. We got a victory. Exactly 3 renown, so that should push us over the threshold for clan tier 2. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Crow Feather is now tier 2. We also got 1000 gold from the bandits. Got some prisoners. And we get to upgrade one of our archers. Ooh, that looks like a nice sword. It is very nice indeed. Okay. Let's see, let's spin it. Like this. Let's see, swing damage. Okay, yeah, this is way better. So we're unpinning this one. Wait, I guess is the thrust speed worse? Yeah. So this one is better at swinging and this one is better at poking, I guess. I do use mostly swinging though, so I will keep this one. And we'll, you know what? We'll give this one to our military, not military, but infantry captain. So he can do more, I guess. And we will keep this one for ourselves. So now that we are clan tier 2, we first of all got, we can have a larger army. So next episode we need to do some more recruiting. But also we can now officially become vassals. So we can actually hold land. I'm not really sure if I want to become a vassal yet, because once you do, there are plenty of penalties for leaving the faction to which you are a vassal to. So maybe I'll still remain a mercenary for some time, and whenever we are done with that, we can join either Batania or Vlandia as a vassal. But yeah, we now have that option, so that's pretty nice. That's going to do it for this episode. It's already quite long. So yeah, we got our goals done. And next time maybe we should look for a workshop. That's something we haven't done. They're basically like businesses you can run in different towns. But I'll get more to it in the next episode. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.